Hello everyone, welcome to Inglês no Rádio. And today we are continue talking about the mini-series that Olly Richards did. And here I am, I'm Alexia, and I'm here with Foster, our English teacher.
Hello. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Inglês no Rádio. Like Alexia said, we are continuing with a series from Olly Richards.
Why did you repeat everything that I just said?
I just like giving my little...
Was it correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I just like saying hello, hey. It's just part of my thing. Anyways, we're talking about Olly Richards. He's a language teacher. Hey, Olly, if you want to come on the show, you're more than welcome. We're giving you a lot of free advertising here. So Olly has a series called The Rules of Language Learning, where he talks about what he thinks the rules of language learning should be. And we just kind of comment and give our own opinions on that.
Yeah. And we give our honest opinions. Of course, he gives his honest opinions about it. And we are here to share, to complete each other's thoughts. And that's it.
Sure.
So today we are talking about...
Today we are talking about the rule of language learning that Olly says... I was going to make you give us a drum roll, but you're drinking water. Olly says, don't learn two languages at the same time.
I totally agree with that.
Okay, so this is a very common question that we receive from many of our students that are studying Spanish and English, French and English, German and English, and they always ask, is it a bad thing to learn both at the same time? Should I do this? Should I not? So, Alexia, what are your first opinions? What do you think?
I have two opinions about it. If you are starting from zero, each one, like two languages, for example, English and French, I don't think that you should do it. I think you should choose one, start, keep on going until you reach the next level, and then you're more used to this language that you chose to start with, and your brain will be more flexible about learning languages, right?
Yes, I agree with that. Can I ask you one quick question?
Uh-huh.
You said if you were starting from zero, do you remember a really good phrase in English?
From scratch.
From scratch.
Yes.
É isso aí, meu amor.
From scratch.
From scratch is another way to say starting from zero.
Yeah.
Do nada, do zero.
Do zero.
Cool. Okay. So if someone's starting from zero in both languages, yeah, I totally agree. No way.
No way at all.
Dumb. It's crazy.
But if you already speak two languages, for example, I have my student Ken, he's a genius. He is studying like 5 languages at the same time, but he already speaks Portuguese, French, Spanish, Italian, and he's learning from scratch Hebrew right now.
Mm-hmm.
But he never stops studying those languages that he already knows.
That he already knows. Yeah. So I think a lot of times people ask this question to people that already speak multiple languages. And I think the answer is totally different for someone that's already a polyglot or someone that speaks multiple languages. It's just a totally different answer.
That's why I have two opinions about it.
Okay. So your first opinion is definitely not. And your second opinion is...
If you already know a lot of languages and you know how to study languages, that's fine. You know how to do it. And it won't be a huge deal for you, you know? Yeah. Personally, I couldn't. I prefer having my time to really study French and then go into Italian, for example. Mm-hmm. But there is one of our students that I don't remember who was it. Maybe you will. She sent me an email asking like, Alexia, how should I do? Because I need to study English and I need to study German because I'm moving to Germany. Mm-hmm. So how should I do it? And then I told her, separate the days. Do English Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and the other days do German. And then your brain will know like today is only German and tomorrow is only English, and you can separate a little bit better. I don't know. It was the best I could do it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good advice. What I would say to someone if they were in a situation where they needed to learn both at the same time, I think I have two recommendations. First, if you're going to do that, you need to be very, very serious about the sounds of the language, because it's really difficult to differentiate grammar structures and vocabulary. You are going to mix those things up and confuse them. But if you really have the sound system in place, it will be much easier for you to organize and categorize those things in your mind. Secondly, I would not recommend just like switching days the way you were saying. I would recommend studying one, getting to a certain level as fast as you can, and then you can study the other.
I would say the same thing, but she couldn't for some reason that I don't remember. That's why I told her that if the person can't and has to do everything at the same time, I think that separating the days would be the best option. But if not, I don't know.
Yeah, that seems like a very unique situation, and I would question if those languages are like super equal in terms of priority in that person's life, because ideally I think you would have to choose one and get to a certain level, because when you get to a point of at least you're conversationally fluent in a language, then you can stop studying a little bit and you're still going to maintain that level. But if you're going back and forth every day, that's just a lot going on at the same time.
Yeah. Well, me as a teacher, Portuguese teacher, a lot of people came to like, I want to have classes with you, but I'm already studying Spanish, or I'm going to start studying Spanish at the same time as Portuguese. And I was like, no, you're not. With me, you're not, because I won't do that. Our studies in Portuguese won't be as good as it would if it was only Portuguese or only Spanish. So you should choose one of those to start and then go back to the other once you are in a pretty good level of this language.
Yeah.
So I think the same with English and any other language, maybe.
Yeah, I think Olly makes a really good point about this, that he says there's a direct correlation between how deeply you focus on something, be it a language or anything else, and how much you learn, right? So fundamentally, the problem is if you're trying to learn two languages at the same time, automatically you're going to be focusing on more on one of those languages and focusing less, taking attention away from the other. And I think a lot of people underestimate how hard it is to learn a new language.
Oh, it's very hard.
So imagine doubling that automatically. Yeah. It's just something's going to go wrong.
Yeah, of course.
Unless you're a super experienced language learner already.
Just like Ken, for example.
Yeah. So I think the long story short, the short answer is don't do it unless you're in a super, super unique situation.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anything else to add?
No, I'm fine. I don't have any trashy show to give an example today.
Yeah. Alexia did not mention 90 Day Fiancé today, which I'm very thankful. But in the meantime, all of you language learners out there, you should probably just stick with English for now.
Yes.
Okay, cool. We will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.